Today I'm excited to share with you a tool I've been working on that helps you learn things much faster. It currently supports ArXiv's papers and web pages. Let's see on a higher level how it works. Whether you're visiting some web page or documentation page, you can enter the URL, pass it to the search bar, and Toolhouse MCP server will scrape the content of that URL page and create interactive flashcard quizzes for you. This is helpful when things get more complicated and complex and you want to learn more effectively. Or the case is that you're reading some academic paper on ArXiv's website, so you can search for the paper, select the text or sections you want help with, pass it to the Toolhouse MCP server to do some predefined analysis on that, and have your assistant powered by Elevenlabs to read out the content for you. This helps me a lot when reading some academic papers or things that get too complicated. Alright, let's take it for a spin and see it in action. So let's try ArXiv, so you can change the modes on the top. Let's type as the paper title MCP. This will yield out some papers that you can choose from. You can do different things with it. You can view it on the website by clicking View on ArXiv. You can download the paper by clicking this button, or go to the editor. Editor is very cool. On the left side, you have the PDF paper, and on the right side, you have the panel. So you can just grab, copy the abstract for this paper, paste it here, and then hit Analyze Text. So this will get into Toolhouse MCP server, calls that, and do the analysis we talked about. After the agent is done with the thinking, we're gonna have our predefined analysis components. Sweet. So we got the summary and the breakdown, the main topic, key terms, and the connection to the broader researches, just from the abstract section we selected. So you can expand these components, and you have this icon to hear them out loud. Let's try it.
Main topic, purpose. The key idea is to improve the use of large language models with external tools by introducing MCP Bridge, which solves current limitations in connectivity and security, making these advanced models usable in more environments.
All right, so this is very helpful for me personally because papers get too complicated for me, or the words are just too much and overwhelming. And I have this assistant that I can read the papers much faster. And we already know about MCP Bridge, which we didn't know 10 minutes ago. So that was the ArXiv's functionality. We have URL. So the chances are you're just reading some documentation page or visiting some web page and you want to learn more from it, or you want to make sure that you learn from it. So you go into the URL, you type in the URL you're looking at. I'm putting docs.toolhouse.ai. That's the documentation page for Toolhouse, and I click generate quiz. So our agents are getting into action, creating the quiz, and we should see the flippable cards in a moment. Sweet. So from that docs.toolhouse.ai page, our agent could create 4 flippable cards that you can interact with and make sure you understand the content of the page. So the first question is, what feature does Toolhouse have for scheduling agents? So you can take the quiz, or you don't know the answer, you can flip the card and see the answer. So agents can run at the specific intervals is the answer. And if you don't choose the right answer, you're gonna get an incorrect, and then you can make it correct back again. And you can go on, take the test, make sure you understand that page, or look at the raw data. So the raw data is that what your agent grabbed to make the quizzes. So this time our agent made only 4 cards, but if you run it again, should be more or less than that. So each time it's dynamic, capturing different parts, and you can learn things much effectively. you got the 4, but it's still different questions and different things. And you can set up your API keys on the top right. You can put your Elevenlabs API key here and your Toolhouse and OpenAI API key here. I'm gonna leave the link to the description so you can check this project out yourself. I'm gonna deploy it so you can test it out and let me know what features you're looking into and what do you think about this project. I hope it helps you out too.